Hello, everyone, and welcome to FBGA TV. On today's episode on A Talk with Mr. President, we have someone you've all been longing to meet now for a while. But before we let the cat out of the bag, let's go on a quick break. And don't forget, I'm still your favorite presenter, Anne Agada. Stay tuned. Alright, welcome back from that short break. Like I said, we have someone very important, someone you've all been longing for, the Mr. Talk and Do of FBGA, the CEO and founder of this prestigious group, no other person than Mr. Benda Gabriel. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you, Anne.
It's
an honor to be on this TV with you today as a presenter, our favorite presenter. So thank you for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. President, you've been ruling this association for 4 years. I must say you've been doing perfectly well. Great.
Yes.
Yeah, it's an honor to have you on this TV.
Yeah.
So I must say thank you for honoring our invitation.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so.
Okay, Mr. President, would like to know, tell us about this association. I mean, the idea behind it. What brought about FBGA? You can't just say you just woke up one day and decided to create this group. So tell us, what brought about this particular idea that's now a realization?
All right. Thank you for that question. Well, right from time, let me see, since I started knowing something, I've always believe in teamwork, and I've always believe in socialization, coming together, putting two heads together to achieve set goals. And this idea came into my head in 2018. I was with two of my best friends, Bute Tersu Joseph, Yohumba Godwin. So the three persons that came together to form this prestigious association. We came together, we were friends, and we were calling ourselves Fresh Boys. We meet, do some contributions, meeting. But we saw it that, this idea came to my head that let's have other persons that will come and join us in this association, because these contributions we were doing were helping us a lot. So then we quickly thought about opening the Facebook group. Then we opened the Facebook group. We named it Fresh Boys and Girls Association. Then we started having members. We started inviting members from there, and the turnout was quite encouraging. In our first month, we had about 3,000 members. Then we started bringing things like giveaway, Fresh Boy of the Moon. These were the ideas that we generated to keep the group active. And as time goes by, we were generating new ideas, creativities, new content, and group activities. And with the way we were doing, with our dedication and hard work, everything was going smoothly. And along the line, we started gaining experiences that has helped to build this association to what it is today.
Okay. You've been the head of this association for 4 years now.
Yes.
I want you to tell us about the association's successes. You've registered some achievements. So I would want you to tell us about your achievements as the head of this group, just your achievements.
Okay. Thank you so much for that question once again. My achievement, if I should say I'll mention them now, I don't think I'll mention all the achievements, but I think I can still mention the few that I can remember. Well, under my leadership as the president of this association, I've succeeded in empowering and touching a lot of lives.
Yeah, that's true.
Within my jurisdiction. Yes, under my leadership as the president of the association, a Fresh Boy of the Month and Fresh Girl of the Month contest. We've been doing it every month. Sometimes we give cash, and most of the time it has been photo frame. And we've had over 56 beneficiaries. That's the ones I can remember receiving photo frame. I count that as an achievement too. We've done 3 Fresh Brother contests. We've we've been doing this event like the Big Brother contest. The first season, the winner took home 30,000 naira. The second season, the winner took home 5,000 naira. And this year, which is 2022, that was the season 3, the eventual winner took home a sum of 500,000 naira, which is so far our record-breaking year, because this is something that started very small, but along the line, we've been growing and growing and growing. I'm someone that believes so much in consistency, and we've done things like couples contest, fresh boy of the year, cooking contest. These are the kind of events, and in that cooking contest, the eventual winner took home a gas cylinder, which has really helped her a lot with what she's been doing, because she's a chef and she needed that gas cylinder. We had just 2 contestants for that cooking contest, but even the runner-up took home an enlargement that is worth over 7,000 naira. Okay, let me talk about this year's Fresh Brother contest. Those weekly challenges, like we had 3 persons that won 50,000 naira each, we had 2 persons that won 20,000 naira each, and we had someone that won 10,000 naira. We had a lot of photo frame as weekly challenges, worth 5,000 naira, 7,000 naira. If I want to mention all my achievements now, I will not be able to mention all, but let's talk about the end of the year party that we've been doing, Thanksgiving masses, and after that we always proceed to Mama Bayo orphanage home to give the token or the little that we have to support them at that orphanage home. Those, I count that as achievement. So, and God has been so kind and faithful to us.
Yeah. Now, Mr. President, I would want you to tell us about your challenges. You know, where success is recorded, where your achievement is being recorded, obviously there will be challenges. So, if you don't mind, can you tell us about the challenges you've faced as the president, or the challenges you're facing currently? Yeah.
Thank you once again. I think my major challenge has been trying to bring a lot of personalities, a lot of persons with different mindsets together, to, you know, unite them together under one umbrella to achieve set goals. You know, like all human beings have different ways they think, different ways they reason, different perspectives on how they see things. So that has been a major challenge, you know, uniting people with different mindsets together and making them to understand what this association is planning to achieve in the future.
Oh yeah, you see, I can relate, and trust me, it's not easy. I must commend your efforts. Well, thank you for staying through. And for the last question, last but not the least, actually the most interesting question. But before we take this question, I would want us to go on a short break, because this is like the most interesting of them all. So let's go on a short break. We'll be back. Stay tuned. Okay, welcome back from that short break. Hope you enjoyed yourself. You know, I'm still your favorite host, Agada, and with me is still your president, our president, the Mr. Talk and Do, in person of Mr. Gabriel Benda.
Thank you once again, Anne.
Yeah.
All right.
And like I said, we'll be taking our last question for the day.
Okay.
Yeah, the most interesting. Now, going forward, what are your set goals? You know, what are the things you would want to achieve more? The things you want to conquer? So I want us to tell us if there'll be any developments, new developments, any achievements, any set goals at all. Tell us, Mr. President.
Okay, like I think my work plan for the year 2023 is already drawn out, but I'm going to give you a hint, and I'm going to break this news to all of you today. Being our 4th year anniversary, today is 23rd of November 2022. This association was established on the 23rd of November 2018. I think one of the challenges we've also been having is the name, Fresh Boys and Girls Association. And I've done some survey. I've spoken with a lot of persons that have more experience.
Yeah.
And we've come to a logical conclusion that we'll have a change of name. henceforth will no longer be known as Fresh Boys and Girls Association, but the new name for the association is Youth Hub.
Wow, that's nice. And
why the change of name? We want to give everyone a sense of belonging, because sometimes with the way we operate in this association and with the things we've done, when someone asks of the name and it's Fresh Boys and Girls Association, it sounds childish to a lot of persons. So we want to give this the sense of belonging. We want us to pride ourselves. We want to have a name that when someone hears it, the person will want to join, because we want to open the door to a lot of matured faces, amazing personalities, a lot of talented youth. Not that we don't have talented, but we want to have more persons joining this association. We want a massive number and a massive crowd. That's why we've decided to change the name. Moving forward, we are going to have a lot of activities, different activities under one umbrella of the association. We are going to have a group of singers. We are going to have a group of comedians. We are going to have a group of ushers. We are going to have a group of actors doing working together under one roof to achieve set goals. Because if you are doing an event and then you come to FBGA and request for the ushers, and you, depending on the number you need, we'll give it to you, because those people have already signed up. They are as officials or as staffs of the association. So members stand a chance of benefiting financially, and the exposure and the working experience that we are going to give to them. I'm urging all talented youth out there to come together and join this prestigious, great association that has a promising future, so that we work together as one and make our future brighter. Action.
Okay, Mr. President, thank you for your honest opinions. Like they say, your name is your identity. So I must commend you for thinking about this. Yeah, it's a great improvement, and I look forward to these improvements of yours. Thank you for honoring our invitation once again.
Thank you.
We hope to see you some other time. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anne. Thanks for having me, and I appreciate you and your team for setting up this interview.
It's my
I'm
pleasure.
honored.
Yes, sir. Oh wow. We've all heard from the horse's mouth. Who would have thought that the name of this association would be changed? So henceforth will be addressed as Youth Hub. There's so much in store for everybody. So I'm talking to you out there with so much talent and skills. Come out, because this association is ready for everybody. Yeah, you gain from it financially, exposure, working experience. There's a whole lot. So I'm challenging you out there. Don't just sit there and watch. Come out and participate. Well, thank you for joining us. I still remain your host, Anne Agada. Hope to see you next time. But for now, we'll take our final goodbye. Thank you.